Yo, Little Crab here. This week I've been trying out the Imbuement skills, and they are putting in work. I've been using all three of them. I'm really liking the play style. It's got cooldown management, which can be satisfying, and it's not like 60-second super long cooldowns. They're 10 seconds. You're not punished too hard if you use one at an inopportune time. I've been liking it. Before we jump in, I do want to mention that the next league for Path of Exile starts on August 18th, and I'll be switching from Diablo back to Path of Exile content. I'm sure a good amount of you have never played it before, so starting on the 18th would be a great time to give it a try. It can definitely be daunting, but if you want to check it out and see some build guides, be sure to like and subscribe. Stick around for more content. As usual, I've got a link in the description to a build planner, but here's a real quick look at what I've got going on in the skill tree. We're taking Puncture for vulnerability, and we are maxing out Twisting Blades for our damaging skill. We are taking Siphoning Strikes for a little bit of healing. This is actually getting buffed in the upcoming patch on the 8th. It's going up to 85% chance to heal, which will be nice. We're grabbing Shadow Step for a way to get out of stuns. We can't be stun locked with this. We're taking this upgrade to make it so it's only like a 4-second cooldown. Then we are taking 1 point in Shadow and Cold Imbuement, and we are maxing out Poison Imbuement if you can. I am still 1 skill point short because I'm lazy, but that one would go into Poison Imbuement. And the key passive we are using is Momentum. So there's actually a lot of legendary aspects that interact with Imbuement skills. There is too many to use all of them, so we have to narrow it down. The big ones for me are Noxious Ice. It can go on boots, which is always nice to fill in that slot. And it makes it so Poison Imbuement does more damage to chilled enemies, which we get from Cold Imbuement. The other big one in my eyes is Bursting Venoms. This gives us a chance to get free casts of Poison Imbuement when we crit with a Poison Imbued skill. A huge help in proccing this faster is our Malignant Heart effect that has a chance to trigger all of our Imbuement skills. So when that happens, that can trigger that as well. I'm also using the Unique Dagger Condemnation. It feels good to use, but it's not mandatory. And since we are using Condemnation, we're obviously using the combo points specialization. For the Paragon Board, I recommend you check out the linked planner down below, but a quick overview of what I'm using is the Infusion Glyph in the starting board. The first attached board is Eldritch Bounty, and the glyph in that board is Closer. For the second attached board, we're using Cunning Stratagem with the Efficacy Glyph socketed. Priority stats I've been going for are obviously anything that interacts with imbuement skills, like reduced cooldown to imbuement skills, imbued skill damage, and critical strike damage with imbued skills. We also benefit from critical strike chance, damage to poisoned enemies, and damage to chilled enemies, just to name a few options. All the other generic damage reduction, cooldown reduction, damage increases are great, keep an eye out for them. For gems, I was using Topaz in the armor. I switched to rubies now that I'm using Shadow Step. We don't really get stun locked that much anymore, so the extra health is nice. And for the weapons, I'm using sapphires. So that should cover all the important things with this build. If you want more in-depth information, make sure to check out the planner down below. This might be my last build for this season because Path of Exile is coming up. I might do some videos over the next 2 weeks just to prepare for it. So stick around for those. Subscribe if you want to see them. Thanks for watching. Peace out.